our NSS volunteers and faculty. Please be seated. Please sit down. The idea of involving students in the task of national and community service dates back to the times of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation. The central theme which he tried to impress upon his student audience time and again was that they should always keep before them their social responsibility. The first duty of the student should not be to treat their period of study as one of the opportunities for indulgence in intellectual luxury, but for preparing themselves for final dedication in the service of those who provided the sinews of the nation with the national goods and services so essential to the society. With this objective, National Service Scheme was sought to inculcate social welfare in students and provide services to society without bias. The motto of NSS, not me but you, reflects the essence of democratic living and upholds the need for selfless service. With this same urge, the NSS unit of Government College of Yoga Education and Health is going to organize 7 days NSS special camp on the theme Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and Jal Shakti Abhiyan. And I extend a very hearty welcome to one and all on the inaugural day of 7 days special camp. The main purpose of which is to address the issues of hygiene, public sanitation conditions, lack of awareness, and the general issue of public attitude that withholds the population in taking a proactive attitude towards the problems of cleanliness and water conservation. To motivate and encourage us for this noble cause and utmost responsibility, we have the honor of having amongst us Dr. Ashwani Koul, Professor, Department of Biophysics, Punjab University, Chandigarh, and it is my proud privilege to introduce him to you all. Dr. Ashwani Koul, a postgraduate in biophysics, has held various prestigious positions since the beginning of his academic career in numerous institutes of national repute. He is a teacher par excellence and has an extensive research work to his credit with around 100 published research papers. He has reviewed numerous articles and has guided many MSc and PhD theses. He has the honor of having invited and delivered lectures at Management Development Programs sponsored by Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. He has the prestige of being member of various national scientific and non-scientific organizations like Executive Council, PUTA, Punjab University. He has been member of academic committees, technical committees, administrative committees of Department of Biophysics, Punjab University. I can go on and on in telling you all about his achievements and accomplishments, and the list is never ending. He's an academician par excellence, always eager to share his knowledge and wisdom, and we consider ourselves to be blessed and honored that he is amongst us today to motivate us. I extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Koul on behalf of the principal, faculty, and NSS volunteers of Government College of Yoga Education and Health. May I now request Mrs. Rajman Kaur, the NSS Program Officer from our college, to welcome our esteemed guest by presenting a plant pot. It is an insignia of love and respect. Once again, a very hearty welcome to you, sir. I now invite our worthy guests, along with our faculty members, for the lamp lighting ceremony and have an auspicious beginning of this 7 days camp. With this lamp-lit flame, let us all pray that we transcend on the path of right living. I request everyone to please stand for the NSS song to infuse in us the feeling of community service. Thank you. And inspiring NSS song. Let us all hope and pray that it instills in us the feeling of community service to dedicate ourselves for national good and work for the upliftment of the society. Moving ahead, we are going to have a yoga demonstration which is prepared by the students of our college under the guidance of Mr. Roshan Lal. I request our students to please come forward for the yoga demonstration. As we all know, no program of ours is complete without the yoga demonstration. Prepared by Mr. Roshan Lal. I would like to take this opportunity and utilize this platform to share with our esteemed guests that our college students participated in Punjab University inter-college competitions under C divisions and have brought laurels to our institute in various games, be it table tennis, basketball, volleyball, badminton, and our girls yoga team has won gold in yoga competition. So big round of applause for all of our students who made us proud. So moving ahead, I would now like to invite our worthy chief guest, to please come and motivate us with his inspiring words.
Before I start anything, my heartfelt apologies for getting late. I usually don't do that. In fact, there are many colleges and institutes who are celebrating this camp during these days on. And today was the inauguration of the camp in the Punjab University. But the way your principal called me up that day, I just confessed that I could not say anything to her. Usually what happens is, because if I get a telephone call directly, I ask them to wait for a day or so that I contact my secretary and ask him the time and the slot. But this time she must be remembering, the first time in my life I forgot my phone at home. Although my department is very close. So I sent somebody to collect my telephone, and my wife called me up and told me that there was a call from this Government College for Yoga Education, and the principal was calling, please call back. So I just called back. I was not prepared with my diary, and she said that you were starting this camp after many years, and you had only one unit and whatnot. I, without thinking for a moment, and taking liberties with my staff, said yes, I am coming back. And once I told her this, I had given a word then. So when I talked to my office in the evening, they said, उस दिन तो यूनिवर्सिटी का अपना फंक्शन है, मैंने हमने तो कह दिया जाएंगे, पर हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी वालों ने क्या किया, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पे लोग थोड़े ज़्यादा होते हैं, इनने 2 कैंप्स रखे थे आज के लिए। इनफैक्ट 23rd को शुरू करने की सोची थी हमने, and we had around 600 participants. So we had divided them into 2 groups. So they said they all want to do it in a very good way, so we should have 2 inaugurations. So one inauguration was held yesterday and one was held today. They had decided it and took me for granted. So उनको लगा ये घूमता है तो आ जाएगा. So when they asked me, I said मेरे को 11 बजे 23 सेक्टर जाना है, बाकी जो मर्जी टाइम में. So they shifted it from 11 o'clock to 10:30. Then I again told them, मैं कहा वो लोग वेट कर रहे होंगे, तो योग वाले बच्चे तो डिसिप्लिन लोग होते हैं, इनके साथ में वो अब टाइम वाइम का गड़बड़ तो कर नहीं सकते. See, you have to become a role model to teach. अपने आप लेट आओ तो सबको को टाइम पे आएगा. So I gave them strict instructions कि मैं 10:30 पहुँचूँगा और 11:45 निकलूँगा. But you know what happens then? They had invited some guests, and the guest was speaking, and I could not get up because it would become very uncomfortable for everybody if I would have left in between, because I was the host. So I just waited for him to finish. The moment he finished, he was still inside the hall. I told Mukesh to call the college and come here. See, why I am telling you all this is, big things begin with small things. What does it mean? When your principal said, we have only 1 unit, according to me, 1 unit is not less. You can have 100 units and non-functional. But the moment I came here inside this room, and I saw you people sitting like this, and the way I was greeted at the gate, it seemed as if I was entering a temple. It's not an ordinary college. And one more observation, although I would have spoken about it later on, but I might forget it. When your ma'am was speaking about your college, she pronounced it as yoga, not yoga. This is what my mother used to teach me since I was a small boy. ये योगा तो अंग्रेज बोलते हैं, हमारा तो योग होता है. Although हमारी स्पेलिंग्स में ए लग जाता है साथ में, but I always considered calling it yoga. I hope I am correct. If I am not, then please correct me. So this is what I learned, and when this was pronounced as yoga, I was sure that I had come to the right place. The way these young girls performed, it is not only physical. It means mentally you guys are alert and you have control on your minds. I think yoga is all about holistic approach. Although I am a student of science, I work on the diseases like non-communicable diseases like cancer and diabetes. We have many people on the campus practice yoga and tell us so many things. तुम क्या लैब में करते रहते हो, योग करो तुम्हें ये नहीं होगा, वो नहीं होगा. So I don't have a direct experience, but I have seen people doing wonders with this. पर लेकिन गोली खाना बड़ा आसान होता है, योग करना बहुत मुश्किल है. So इसलिए हम लोग गोली वाला सहारा जल्दी ले लेते हैं. लेकिन what I understand, although I cannot know more than you, that a person who has control over his body, mind and heart doesn't get disturbed with anything and doesn't get very elated also with something which is so-called a great source of joy or something. जिसको कहते हैं एकाग्र रहते हैं, balanced. I think this is what yoga is all about. It is not only the physical body. So, when you have that balance in you, because you practice yoga, you learn yoga, you teach yoga, I think practicing the motto of NSS would become very easy. Not you, but you. Now you can ask me how. See, I believe that a human being by birth is not selfish. He is like any other animal. चिड़िया होती है, खा के बाकी छोड़ देती है. Doesn't pick it up on her head and go home. Similarly, I think we are born like that. But then we get mutated by the environment around us, the incorrect teachings which are given to us. And without having time to stand and wait for a moment, कि अब एक टिक के बात करते हैं, वो तो है ही नहीं. कान पे फोन लगा है, तस्वीर बांध रहे हैं, और तुम्हारी अम्मा चाय लेके खड़ी, उसको कहते हैं रहने दो, हमको दे रहा हूँ. This is what our lives are. But I think हम जैसे लोग जो घर आके भी थोड़ा बहुत मेडिटेट करने की कोशिश करते हैं कि दिन भर का फजूल का स्ट्रेस है, वो कॉलेज स्ट्रेस इज ऑलवेज फजूल, या सुबह सुबह जाने से पहले अपने को एकाग्र करने की कोशिश करते हैं. बट आई बिलीव कि आप लोग तो हमसे ज़्यादा फॉर्चुनेट, आप सारा दिन योग करते हो, और क्या चाहिए. अब मुझे नहीं पता आप लोगों का करिकुलम सारा दिन क्या होता है, बट ये तो पक्का है ना कि दैट इट इज ऑल फोकस्ड टुवर्ड्स यू. सो इफ इट इज ट्रू and you are getting mentally certainly better than all of us, then not me but you will be inculcated in you automatically. So I am very sure that this unit of NSS would certainly be one of the best units we would have. I traveled to all of Punjab. We have around 200 colleges affiliated to the university. And in whole of Punjab and Chandigarh, if you add together, I think it must be more than 50,000 NSS volunteers, much more than that. But let me tell you, and you believe me, that this is the first time I have entered a place where I felt little, what you call, shanti. Maybe it was in my head where I was going. जैसे मंदिर जा रहे थे तो पहले से तैयारी कर रहे थे. Because whenever I attend any NSS sessions, the moment I enter inside, there is so much of sound, so much of running around, you know. Although NSS guys are disciplined, but the way I found, ऐसा लग रहा है कि कमरे में 3-4 बच्चे बैठे हो. This shows the state of your minds. I really congratulate you for this. This is not easy. इसी के चक्कर में तो आदमी सब कुछ करता रहता है और यही नहीं मिलता उसको आखिरी दिन तक. So I pray to Lord for your good health, physical as well as mental health, and pray to Him that you all are successful in your careers, and congratulate your teachers and your program officers for inculcating in you so much. I am going to find time now, sometimes, come to your college and learn a bit from you also. Last but not the least, let me tell you that even if you have one unit, nurture it very well. And I am sure that if you have 50 seeds like this, which would spread around, you can imagine how many people you could inspire. आप अगर अपना ये NSS गीत सुनो ना, उसमें एक लाइन आती है, क्या आती हो? जब आप आगे बढ़ते हो तो सब लोग आपके साथ बढ़ते हैं. कहते हैं जब आप कोई चीज़ दृढ़ निश्चय कर लेते हो, सारा ब्रह्मांड आपके साथ बढ़ता है. So with these words, I once again congratulate you and wish that this 7-day program goes very well, and that will not be the end, in fact the beginning, because then you will be sensitized and much more trained. तो इसको बड़ा फ्रूटफुल तरीके से यूज़ करना. ABC सर्टिफिकेट तो सबको मिलेगा. दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि नौकरी के लिए भी कहीं कुछ इसका इस्तेमाल करते हैं लोग, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. बट दिस शुड नॉट बी द ओनली मोटो. ये तो ऐसा होना चाहिए जैसे आप मंदिर में गए तो बाद में प्रसाद तो मिलेगा, आप वहाँ चढ़ावा. So therefore, the certificate certainly all of us will get. But please try to learn more and more. And I'm sure that if this group becomes as good as what we expect in NSS, I'm sure that you could add many more groups in the later years. Thank you very much. I have been asked to declare this 7-day special. I formally declare the 7 days NSS camp at Government College of Yoga Education and Health, Sector 23, Chandigarh.
Thank you so much, sir, for your very kind words and being humble enough to accept our invite and being with us today morning in spite of your busy schedule. And as sir said that all big things begin with small things. So we assure him and we are confident that this small NSS unit of our college will do wonders in this field as well. So now I would like to request Mrs. Rajwant Kaul to present a small memento to our worthy chief guest as a token of our love and respect. We are really glad to have him with us today, and we really look forward to his visit again. I now call upon Dr. Mohinder Kumar for the formal vote of thanks.
मैं प्रोफेसर कोल साहब का राजकीय योग शिक्षण व स्वास्थ्य महाविद्यालय चंडीगढ़ के छात्र छात्राओं, सहकर्मियों, हमारी प्रिंसिपल महोदया, सभी की तरफ से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कहता हूँ, स्वागत करता हूँ। लगभग 10 वर्ष के बाद हमारी प्रिंसिपल महोदया जी के प्रयास से और डॉक्टर साहब आपके कर कमलों से पुनः यहाँ पर NSS की ज्योति प्रज्वलित हुई है, तो आपको मैं पुनः साधुवाद कहता हूँ, धन्यवाद कहता हूँ। स्कूली शिक्षा से लेकर के उच्च शिक्षा और शिक्षण स्तर पर NSS की गतिविधियां भारत सरकार की तरफ से संचालित होती रहती हैं। इसी से ही इसकी उपयोगिता हमें समझ में आ जानी चाहिए कि शिक्षा के साथ साथ ये कितनी बड़ी ज़रूरत है और इसका कितना अधिक महत्व है। असल में सभी प्रकार की जो शिक्षा दीक्षा है, उसके ज्ञान को, उसके महत्व को जीवन में सदुपयोग किस प्रकार से हो, ये हम NSS की इस 7 दिवसीय जो कार्यशालाओं का आयोजन होता है, 7 दिवसीय गतिविधियां चलती है, उससे हमें हमारे अंदर एक परिपक्वता आती है। शहरी हो, ग्रामीण हो, क्षेत्रीय हो, राज्य स्तरीय हो या विश्व स्तरीय हो, किसी भी प्रकार की जो समस्या है, जैसे ही समस्या उत्पन्न होती है, मैं समझता हूँ कि NSS के माध्यम से हम उससे निजात पाने के लिए, उस पर काबू पाने के लिए भारत सरकार आप शिक्षित वर्ग के माध्यम से उसको कंट्रोल करने में, उसको पार पाने में एक भरपूर और सार्थक और सराहनीय प्रयास करती है। इससे स्वयं की जागृति तो होती है, सामाजिक जागृति आती है, राष्ट्रीय जागृति में भी अहम भूमिका NSS की गतिविधियों की रहती है। जैसे बहुत सारे क्रैश कोर्सेज चलते हैं, 7 डेज, 5 डेज, 1 वीक, इसी प्रकार से ये जो क्रैश कोर्स आपका NSS का रहेगा, ये आपके जीवन के लिए एक स्मरणीय भी रहेगा। आप इसको हमेशा याद रखेंगे और प्रत्येक निर्णय में ये भूमिका आपको एक पृष्ठभूमि देगा उसका ठीक चिंतन करने के लिए। डॉक्टर कोल साहब, योग क्षेत्र में योग विषय पढ़ने के लिए वही बच्चे आते हैं। असल में तो मैं ये कहूँ कि इनके जो जन्मदाता जननियाँ हैं, वो भी कहीं ना कहीं आध्यात्मिक और सात्विक और उच्च विचारों से होती है, तभी ऐसी संतान उत्पन्न वो कर सकती हैं। और ये भी सीधा योग क्षेत्र में उच्च शिक्षा के लिए आए हैं। तो मैं आपको आश्वासन दिलाता हूँ, हमारे जो मैडम राजवंत इसको चला रहे हैं, इनके माध्यम से भी, कि ये कैंप सफल नहीं रहेगा, ये सफलतम रहेगा, उपलब्धियों को छूएगा। ये 7 दिन के कैंप सोने पर सुहागा होगा। और अंत में मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप अपने कीमती समय से कुछ समय निकाल करके राजकीय योग शिक्षण व स्वास्थ्य महाविद्यालय के प्रांगण में पधारे हैं, हम आपके ऋणी हैं। NSS की जो अति आवश्यक महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका में आप अपनी जिम्मेदारी बड़ी ऊर्जा के साथ निभा रहे हैं, बहुत ही सराहनीय है। आपको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Dr. Mahinder. Once again, we express our gratitude to Dr. Koul for being with us on behalf of the staff, faculty, students, and principal of Government College of Yoga Education and Health. And with this, we really hope and pray that the purpose for which we all gathered together, we fulfill that purpose. Thank you. Thank you.
एक फोटो शुरू किया बच्चों के साथ भी।
बच्चे आज पीछे वाले क्या तरफ चलते हैं? आगे बैठ जाओ, आगे बैठ जाओ, आगे बैठो,
पीछे पकड़ लेंगे
भाई कॉलेज पकड़
आएंगे पंकज
सारे आ गए
हाँ जी उधर देखिए
शीशे में देख रहे हैं